Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt truly relaxed? Not on vacation, not on a weekend. I mean calm. Because lately, everyone feels tired. Not sleepy, not bored, just worn out. People work longer hours than ever before, but they worry more than ever before. They check emails at night. They think about work in the shower. They feel guilty resting. And what's strange is this: most people are doing everything right. They show up. They try hard. They follow the rules, but it still doesn't feel safe. Your parents worked one job, sometimes one company, for most of their life. They didn't love it, but they trusted it. You work two jobs, maybe a side hustle, maybe another side hustle, and still, one bad month feels dangerous. This isn't an accident. This isn't bad luck. The system isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. And the scary part? Most people don't even notice it happening. They just feel the stress. For a long time, there was a deal, a very simple deal. You study, you behave, you follow the rules. You don't cause trouble. You don't question too much. You get a job, you stay loyal, you show up on time, and in return, you get stability. That was the middle class. Not rich, not powerful, but safe. You could plan your life. You could make promises. And planning is what makes life feel stable. A job used to be an anchor. It held your life in place. You knew what tomorrow looked like. You knew what next year looked like. You could imagine 10 years ahead. Raises were small but predictable. Healthcare was boring, and boring was good. Layoffs were rare, and retirement felt real. Not guaranteed, but possible. Today, most people can't see 5 years ahead. Staying at one company mattered. Your experience stacked. Your value grew with time. Older workers were respected because they knew things. Time itself had value. Now, time is replaceable. Jobs used to be ladders. Each year, you climbed a step. You didn't jump, you climbed. More skill, more pay, more respect. Even average workers moved up. You didn't need to be exceptional. You just needed to be reliable. Reliability used to be enough. So what changed? Did people suddenly stop caring? Did workers forget how to work hard? No, the rules changed. Quietly. No announcement, no warning. One day, loyalty stopped paying and efficiency took over. Most people noticed too late. Nobody sat you down and explained this. Schools didn't update the message. Parents repeated what worked before. Companies didn't advertise the change because the system still looked the same. Same job titles, same offices, same language. But the math underneath was different. It didn't collapse like a building. It eroded slowly, quietly, year by year. Benefits shrank, contracts shortened, risk moved, until one day, people woke up tired and didn't know why. Companies didn't wake up one day and decide to be cruel. They reacted. Competition stopped being local. Suddenly, companies weren't competing with the business across the street. They were competing with the entire world. And when competition goes global, margins get thinner, mistakes get punished faster, salutation became more important than loyalty. Companies started thinking in quarters, not years, 3 months at a time. Every report mattered. Every dip mattered. Long-term investments became risky. People became line items, and line items are easy to cut. Most big companies don't work for workers anymore. They work for shareholders. Shareholders want growth, not stability. Growth now, not later. If growth slows, leadership changes. Pressure flows downhill. If you cost more than a machine, the machine wins. If you cost more than software, software wins. If you cost more than someone far away, you lose. Not because you're bad, because you're expensive. It's not cruel, it's math. And math doesn't care how hard you try. Before, companies hired from nearby. Now they hire from everywhere. Talent pools exploded. Supply increased. Wages stopped rising. More options means less leverage for workers. Technology didn't remove work, it removed protection. One person now does the job of 3. Not because they're superhuman, because tools multiplied them. Emails replaced meetings. Software replaced assistants. Dashboards replaced teams. Efficiency sounds good until you feel it. Productivity went up, pay didn't. Workers created more value than ever before, but they didn't receive more. The gap grew quietly, year after year. Someone kept the difference. The value moved upward, to executives, to investors, to systems. Not because workers failed, because ownership wins first. Middle-class workers stopped sharing growth. They absorbed pressure instead. Pressure builds silently. Pressure doesn't feel dramatic at first. It feels like longer hours, like fewer breaks, like constant availability, until one day, burnout feels normal. When stress becomes normal, something is wrong. A degree used to protect you. It used to signal scarcity. Now, degrees are everywhere. Millions graduate every year. The number of safe jobs didn't grow. Education expanded. Opportunity didn't. Degrees don't guarantee safety anymore. They just let you enter the race. Everyone starts running at the same time. Only a few reach stability. The race got crowded. Job titles still exist: manager, analyst, lead, but titles don't carry weight anymore. Behind the title, contracts are shorter, benefits are thinner, expectations are higher. The job looks familiar. The protection is gone. That mismatch creates anxiety. People think they're safe until layoffs happen, until budgets tighten, until priorities change. Then stability disappears overnight. Security now feels temporary. Companies used to carry risk. Now you do. Healthcare gaps, career breaks, training costs, even downtime feels dangerous. Freedom came with hidden costs. People don't plan careers anymore. They plan exits, backup jobs, side income, emergency skills. Not because they want to, because they have to. Planning for failure became normal. This is why people feel tired, not physically, mentally. Constant uncertainty drains energy. Uncertainty is expensive. The middle class didn't disappear. It became fragile. One missed paycheck away, one layoff away, one emergency away. Fragile systems create anxious people. People blame themselves. Because the system never explains itself, it just pressures. Silence creates self-blame. At some point, people notice something. They look around. Everyone is busy. Everyone is stressed. But no one feels secure. That's the clue. Because if effort was the problem, someone would be safe by now. But safety disappeared across the board. The middle class wasn't destroyed, it was redesigned. Not loudly, not suddenly, quietly. From stable to flexible. And flexibility sounds positive. Flexible means the system can bend, not break. But when it bends, someone absorbs the pressure. That someone is you. Flexibility moves risk downward. Flexible systems remove guarantees. No promises, no safety nets, no long-term certainty. That's not a mistake, it's a feature. Uncertainty keeps costs low. When workers carry risk, companies become safer. Investors become safer. The system protects capital first. Risk didn't disappear, it changed hands. People feel anxious for a reason. Even good jobs feel temporary. Even promotions feel fragile. Because stability was removed from the system. Your stress makes sense. When systems fail quietly, people blame themselves loudly. I chose the wrong major. I didn't work hard enough. I didn't plan better. But effort didn't disappear. The math changed. This isn't personal failure. There was a trade. You gave up security for opportunity. Sometimes opportunity works. Most of the time, it doesn't. And nobody explained the risk clearly. Consent requires understanding. Advice from the past feels broken. Stay loyal, work hard, climb the ladder. It worked before. It doesn't always work now. The map didn't update. This video isn't here to scare you. It's here to explain reality. Understanding systems reduces fear. Confusion creates it. Clarity is calming. Middle-class jobs no longer protect you by default. That doesn't mean you're doomed. It means the rules changed. Once rules change, strategies must change. Old strategies fail quietly. Security now comes from understanding systems, from skills that transfer, from leverage, from adaptability that you control, not from titles alone, not from loyalty alone. Control creates safety. Before you optimize, you need awareness. Once you see the system clearly, you stop blaming yourself and you start making smarter moves. Awareness changes behavior. The middle class didn't fail you, the system evolved. Quietly. Understanding that difference matters because it changes how you move. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're living inside a system that changed the rules. And now you know. If this helped you understand the world a little better, like the video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which job feels the most unstable right now and why.